It's all a question of staying on course. Hi, I'm Lorenzo. This is Lorenzo's Way. You know, I've been thinking lately about why people fail in business. Business is really quite easy, but in many ways not simple. I know I've said that many times before, but it's all a question of staying on course. Once you've got your business plan together, and I'll talk about that in other videos, but once you've got yourself together, you really need to stay on course. It's easy to drift off a little bit and not arrive where you want to go. I'll give you a perfect example. Just think about this. We recently took a trip to New York. So we flew from Heathrow in London to JFK in New York. Now just imagine, just picture that 747 sat on the runway, Heathrow Airport, pointing directly at the runway at JFK. The nose of the plane is pointing directly where it wants to go. But just imagine if the nose of that plane was half a degree off, half a degree this way, nothing. By the time we got to JFK, we could be 500 miles off course, which could be either very annoying or extremely disastrous. So why doesn't that happen? Why doesn't that happen with planes? Well, I'll tell you what happens. The plane takes off, the pilot is talking to air traffic control, they're saying a few degrees right, a few degrees left, may have to fly over some bad weather, may have to fly around, but they're constantly correcting course all the time. So eventually, when they get to the other side, the plane lines up and goes straight on the runway. Perfect. Without that course correction, it's either disaster. You either crash in the sea or you're landing in a field miles away. Not what you want. Now we can use that same thing in business. Every day in business, you make tiny little decisions that either take you off course or put you back on course. It's up to you to recognize every decision you make. I've known people who have failed miserably in business and never ever really done anything that wrong. All they've done is just make a slightly bad decision, slightly less than perfect decision. But those bad decisions compound day after day after day. So you might only be 1 degree off, 1.5 degrees off. By the time a year has gone by and you want to get to where you plan to be in a year, you could be so far off course that you've failed miserably. The way to stop that happening is to course correct. Every day, even every hour if you like, set yourself a target and make sure you do it. Don't miss anything out, and if anything's not going right, if anything's not getting you where you need to be on that day, then you need to rethink it, redo it, correct it, and get yourself back on course. And you'll find that you will create the same success. The plane will successfully land at JFK, and you will successfully arrive at your business goal. Okay, if you thought this video was interesting, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Any comments, please leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and catch you guys in the next video.